Good morning, my people, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. My people, today I normally take a day off from protesting, but I decided to come early to this morning and protested. And as usual, it was a beautiful day for protesting. Where I was, the sun wasn't shining. It was a little humid, so without the sun, it was perfect. And I enjoyed every minute of it. And guess what? There were even more people looking at the signs because they were all going to work. So therefore, the signs was exposed to much more people than it has been in the afternoon. My people, I want to bring to your attention something that is very critical. Do you know that the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines are cursed? You may be wondering, Chief Strongblood, what do you mean that the citizens of St. Vincent and the Grenadines are cursed? My people, listen to this carefully. When a people don't obey the Most High God, especially the Israelites, the Most High God always send a curse thing on them. Listen to me carefully. In the book of Exodus chapter 10, when the Most High instructed Pharaoh through his servant Moses to let his people go, and the Most High hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he sent 10 plagues upon Egypt, upon Pharaoh and all of the Egyptians. Even though the Israelites lived in Goshen, the suburbs of Egypt, the plague did not affect them. So here we see the Most High sent plagues to get the heathen king, Pharaoh, to allow his chosen people, the Israelites, to leave Egypt and come out of the bondage that he and his people have placed them in. One of those plagues was locusts. My people, let us not forget this critical and important fact. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, the Most High, in identifying to us in the future who our enemies will be, he said to Moses, tell them, Moses said, those who bought you and sold you as bondmen and bondwomen, they are your enemies. Go and read it for yourself. The only people that bought and sold the Israelites as slaves was the Caucasians. In Malachi chapter 1 verse 2 to 4, the Most High said that he will hate the Edomites, which are the Caucasians, and he will hate the Caucasians forever. The word that was used there was to show indignation to, or anger towards. Remember, anger is short-term hate. And if he's going to be angry with them forever, it means that he hates them and he will hate them forever. He called them a border of wickedness. In the book of Joshua, chapter 57, verses 27 and 28. 58 verses 27 and 28. The Most High declared in that book that the sons and daughters of Esau, the Caucasians, stop going and fight with the Israelites, our foreparents, because they know their valor and they were afraid of them. And in verse 28 it says, the sons of Esau, the Caucasians, hated the sons of Jacob, the Israelites, the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade, all those days, even unto today. I'm just paraphrasing. My people, listen to why I said that the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines are cursed. In October of 1988, the Most High God sent a plague of locusts upon the West. Locusts are endemic to Africa and the Middle East. They don't come out to the Caribbean. In 1988, just 1 year before the entire population of St. Vincent and the Grenadines chose to give a Caucasians in James Mitchell full control and authority over them and the resources of our islands. My people, the locusts came to St. Vincent in swarms. St. Vincent and the Grenadines were the most affected of all of the Caribbean. Dominica was second most affected, but however, the locusts only damaged those things that were not related to the GDP of Dominica. Cedars, coconuts. The locusts did not damage the Dominicans' bananas. However, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the locusts eat up everything, bananas and all. My people, you see what happened there? Dominica, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and St. Lucia all suffered because the Most High was sending a plague to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But guess what? It couldn't come to St. Vincent and the Grenadines unless some go and affect the members of the other countries that I mentioned. The next year, Vincentians hand over the entire country to James Mitchell, a Caucasians. Our enemy, a man who hates us, a man who the Most High God says he hates and he will hate forever. I remember when the locusts came, my father told me what they were. The late Hamilton Palmer, my hero, the greatest man in the entire world. He told me what they are. And he said to me, you know they used to eat these things in the Bible. And when Daddy told me that, I catch a locust and I ate it because I wanted to know how it tastes. And I discovered that John the Baptist, the servant of the Most High God, had a diet of locusts and wild honey. My people, so you see how the disobedience, it was not willful disobedience, it was ignorant disobedience. But he was still punished because those people who should have known better and who should have brought it to our attention that the Most High God hates the Edomites, the Caucasians, and he will hate them forever. But the Most High God says that the Caucasians are our enemies. And those who the Most High God said the Caucasians hates us, we did not be obedient, and because of our disobedience, the locusts came. My people, soon after, Black Sigatoka came and destroyed our bananas. The main crop that was responsible for our GDP, destroyed. It also destroyed St. Lucia, Grenada and Dominica, but guess what? St. Lucia, Dominica and Grenada have already recovered. St. Vincent and the Grenadines can't recover. Guess what? Because the Black Sigatoka was a plague from the Most High to hit St. Vincent and the Grenadines for our disobedience in appointing a non-Israelite to rule over us and to manage our resources. They appointed a Caucasian to rule over us and to manage our resources. Not only that, they did it a second time. First it was James Mitchell, and then they appointed Ralph Gonsalves. And guess what? Our economy have grown progressively worse over 40 years. When the deceased Prime Minister Milton Cato lose his government in 1984, 80% of the population was gainfully employed. Mitchell displayed his hatred for Vincentians, as the book of Joshua chapter 58 verse 27 and 28 says, and he intentionally destroy the Camden Park industrial estate. Almost 40,000 Vincentians were working there. He destroyed the banana industry. He destroyed the sugar industry. He destroyed the diamond dairy. He is who caused Randolph Russell, the operator of the Coca-Cola franchise in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to go out of business because he reported him, and because he was Caucasian and Prime Minister. The Coca-Cola franchise took away the franchise, putting at least 200 people out of work. When I tell you the Caucasians hate you, you better believe me. My people, the word of the Most High is true, and it is sure. There is nothing else that is true and sure as the word of God. So if you don't want to believe it, you will pay and your children will pay. Let me tell you something, people. Rape is an act of hate that is imposed on another. It is the greatest act of hate you can ever impose upon a people. The white man have raped everyone, everywhere he go. So have Ralph Gonsalves. Ralph Gonsalves have been indiscriminate in his raping. He have raped men as well as women. I know of men who were the victim of Ralph Gonsalves, but they are afraid because their manhood will be put into question if they come forward. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo.